Hi mates, long time no see. Today I will show you my style, what I check once I receive prestow on first stages. Port of loading Singapore, vessel 5600 TEUs. First I go to shearing force, bending moment, torsion moment. Remember to your tanks to be updated on arrival and on departure. These freshwater tanks, I check fuel. This fuel I intend to bunker, so it's included 1000 cubics in port side number 2, heavy fuel and heavy fuel to starboard. Later on, ballast. Check ballast is updated. I recommend you do not trust sensors on your systems and better send before arrival in calm seas, bosun, and make sound. Later on update, yeah. Or if you sure it's if ballast tank full, so it means if you got some overflow, so it means the tank's 100% full. This my condition is updated, so I'm happy with it. This precise enough. And next step, I check drafts on departure. For sure, captain will ask you, chief, provide me drafts on departure, including all bunkers and all this stuff. So I see we have a trim 13 centimeters to aft, so this is good. It's complies with our current trade. Also pay attention for next ports. If you have some draft limitation or air draft limitation, so you have to pay attention for it. Also make sure density of water good. Next step is condition check. This is one of your most important assistant. Yeah. What is rising alarm? Was once there is something wrong. Verify gross mass. I see. This is on first stages. Once we receive prestow, this is normal because I hope you know the units not verified with gross mass. There are some IMRO, and you receive final prestow and the VGM will be applied. So this alarm supposed to be disappear. Handling, and I see plenty of unit have alarm. Cargo should be stored under deck. This is the point to inform a planner. In case they load this cargo on deck and you inform them, so you are free. Okay, reefer storage. I will back with reefer one more time, just explain to. And lash and force. So I go through by each condition check topic and make sure everything okay. And one important thing, this setting should be set up as your safety management system set up by your company. Yeah? Otherwise, you can overlook some important things and get some troubles. And I see now in our current port of loading Singapore is lash force exceeded 109 lifting force. This is point to right planner, yeah? So change position. Nobody will argue with you. I apply port of loading filter and check one by one base. I see also forces here. Yeah, let's demonstrate to you in single way. Forces, lash forces, weight, maximum allowed weight to be loaded, and row. I back to twin bay. I use always twin bay because I clearly see if 20 feet are to be loaded. Here, for example, I can see the 20 feeters loaded. So here pretty good lash and force, weights, always good. But normally program rise alarm if something exceeded, but better to check. Very often I faced when the max 3, I don't know, lagged or something, but not rise alarm, but here was overloaded value. Also down, yeah, also down. This same permissible weight, maximum weight, and row. Okay, here's some segregation of dangerous goods. Class 0.2, gas 9. Okay. Here is good, check is good. So I go through each bay and just look, yeah, just watch to find some what is not comply with. For example, might be, as you see now, lash and forces is 81%. When here, on my experience and my rule, if I see here about 90, so I do further. For example, you know, next port you will be discharged and will not be loaded, or loading will be small amount of cargo. So in this case, I set up GM. I will show what is going on. For example, if you discharge, of course, GM will be raised. So I simulate GM, let's say 5.5 meters. As you see, the Russian force exceeded. If it's not allowed, if it's exceeding, so you have to move, like think beforehand and write down in this port, write down to planner, remove this, otherwise Russian force will be exceeded. And as you see here, also one container also exceeded. This current program on this ship is rise good, so I can trust it. Yeah, 138. Oh my god, it's too much. For sure it will be discharged. Okay. So this is what I do as per, sorry, 10 by. What I do when I check prestow. Also regarding DG. DG is a very important thing, and I will not be explained now, and it's separate video and course. You can find the demonstrative video on my channel. You will see on the demo IMDG code. And this is really a good matter to study. I will explain to you how to check reefers to be loaded, discharged, and be verified on the final plan of departure. Let's say we have 70 reefers on board, yeah, and 20 of them to be discharged. So I count like this: 70, discharge 20, and let's say 35 to be loaded, yeah, and add 35. And on final plan, total reefers on board should be 85. It's very easy, and you will never mistake. Hope this is clear. Also check 20 feeters gap for proper lashing. As I remember here, I saw somewhere some suspicious stuff with 20 feeters. Yeah, for example here. This vessel designed with no Russian stow. It means gap, side view. This gap, yeah, this gap is about on my vessel 60 centimeters. What does it mean? It means this gap coming stevedore and they have to lash 20 feeter container. In our case here, 20 feeters, believe me, will not be lashed because no access. This is 100% sure. This is you have to understand, and if you happy, you undertake that it will be like this. If not, remove 1, 2, 3, 4, and gap will be available here, yeah, to properly lash. Overview of strength. I see here shearing force, bending moments, all in range. Also this diagram, not exceeding, and here this line, as you see, bending moment red curve, torsion moment green, yeah, and shearing force. So, and I see these lines, curves, yeah, should not be exceed under these pluses and crosses. But anyway, if it rises, we will see here, yeah, over than 100%, and here. Make sure here C condition. If you don't choose C condition, you will see how it's dropping down. It means C condition in rough seas. Okay, one important thing, draft at marks, yeah, because I think you always take your drafts at draft marks. Also, one important thing, sea sides, heavy loaded units on sea sides. I recommend you what I'm doing always, yeah, just keep it like this, always this position close to the sea side on topmost tier, keep clear. For example here 79, okay, this I can accept. As I mentioned, if it's about 90, so I disregard for sure. 1 and 2. I hope will be like this on departure. One more check. Yeah, this one for sure will be changed. Okay, this one. Also check heavy on lights. Heavy on lights. This vessel pretty strong and stability is pretty good. Same vessels I work on about, and I saw if heavy on lights plenty. Here also plenty of heavy on lights, but gem is still good. On that vessel, I got some, really down GM below 1 meter. Yeah, this is really not nice. So, and I was keep monitoring all the time. And all the time before send planner and prestow, I said, please be reminded that heavy on lights will not be accepted since GM dropping down below 1 meter, etc. Also here, same story. So this is better to avoid, especially if you have some ocean passage like me. Yeah, next port will be Egypt. Yeah, so long time to sail. So here is good. 69, 40, okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you for your attention. Wish you all the best and see you next videos. Bye bye.